Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. I should actually, launch our custom run here and get this thing loaded. I have, between yesterday and today, between last recording session of Dead Cells and this recording session of Dead Cells, I took everything down to BC 0 just so I could do a little bit of testing and practicing on things. And I've learned a couple of things about the game that I think is going to give me a much more relaxed experience. This is a very ironic costume to have right here. I understand now 3 things. 1, I understand the purpose of this amulet. 2, I understand a little bit more about my general confusion with the Scarecrow fight. And I also learned of a bug, a legitimate, honest-to-God bug with the Scarecrow fight that that'll try to describe for everyone here today. Let me just make sure that we have our equipment. Let's swap it like that. Yeah, that's fine. So what have I learned? Well, I know now why there's the amulet. You know, a while back I was talking about why I think that there might be a little bit too much choice with the, well, you're gonna be aggroed. Why there might be a little bit too much choice with the, yeah, I know you're coming. Why there might be a little bit too much choice with the, early upgrades with the, recycling tubes. But I understand now why the amulet exists itself. There's a reason for the amulet to exist. It exists because when you are in BC4 mode, the enemies do a lot of damage. And back when the game was in early access-esque, or, you know, it was a little bit earlier on in its development, there was a bit of a problem when you got to like BC3, BC4. You would die so quickly to the enemies because they all started doing like 100 HP per hit. The problem was really that you just didn't have enough HP to survive any shots, so you would do BC4 or BC3 or something, you would get hit once, you'd immediately lose your like one-shot protection mechanic, and then you would have to try to like survive the floor without getting hit again. The fact that you now get I don't really want either of these, although the explosive decoy has been pretty good. Maybe I'll take that instead of the cleaver. Yeah, why not? The fact that you now have that early amulet means that you get skills. By getting early skills, you get a lot of extra early health, which keeps you alive while you're trying to get through the early floor. So I understand the reason for that amulet to exist. It's for health purposes. It's not even because it's an item. It's not even because they just want you to have an amulet. It's just so that you get the stats so that you can survive getting hit once. You know, instead of starting with 100 HP, you start with like 250, 300. So that's the reason that amulet exists. And it took me until now to realize that that's the reason why that amulet exists. I couldn't figure it out until just then. I was, ooh, legendary equipment. I was wondering about it, I was thinking about it. I couldn't understand the point of it. Like, there's too much equipment that you're getting for free. Well, recycling tubes is nice so that you're not constantly struggling to find any equipment early, but in particular, like he's not confused by that. He understands where I am. But the amulet has a reason to exist. You know, you might think that the recycling tubes gives you too much choice, but the amulet does have a purpose. So I've learned that lesson. Okay, what else did I learn? I learned something about the Scarecrow fight. Because what I did was I went down to BC 0 and I just fought the Scarecrow like 10 times, copying my save file whenever I finished the fight. Because I was curious about something. I was told that you could parry the scythes that the Scarecrow fires out. How it, you know, how the Scarecrow jumps into the air and then fires out 2 scythes, one to the left, one to the right. Turns out you can actually parry that attack. On the left side of the Scarecrow, the bug I discovered with the Scarecrow is that the right side scythe cannot be parried. There's a bug with it where I don't think it has the like can be parried flag set. And every time I had tried to do it in the past, it was just unparryable. And I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. That explains it, because oftentimes I find myself on the right side of the Scarecrow, and the right side scythe is legitimately bugged so that it doesn't work correctly. You can't parry it, and now that I think about it, you might not even be able to dodge roll it. But at the very least, you can't parry it with a shield in hand. Yeah, maybe you can parry it with Cocoon or with a dodge roll, but if you have the shield in hand, you can't parry the right side scythe. In my game, you know, maybe it's a bug that exists with my game for some reason. I don't know, but that's what I've learned, is that it's completely unparryable, at least with a shield in hand. So that explains why I've been taking a lot of damage to that attack, being unable to understand what's going on with it. People tell me that it can be parried with Cocoon. Yeah, maybe it can be parried with Cocoon, but definitely not with your shield in hand. Because I was parrying the left side attack. I got to be... What the hell? Is this a tick? That might be a tick. That might be like the tick enemy. It's huge, whatever it is. But that kind of helps to explain why I've always felt that fight was a little bit awkward, because it is awkward. You can't freaking dodge it. We're just gonna leave this floor right now. We have enough equipment. So that's what that is. And then I also realized something else about that Scarecrow fight. I realized that the reason why I always get overwhelmed in the fight is because, I mean, I guess we could go tactics in this one, I don't know. The reason why I get overwhelmed in that fight is because every other boss in the game has phases. You know, the concierge, he becomes invincible, and then at some point during the fight, he gains the ability to do his leap. The Watcher, when the Watcher enters a new phase, it stops the fight, summons tentacles, and then you have to fight the tentacles for a while. Look at disengagement here. Pick a fight. Timekeeper. The Timekeeper, when it enters a new phase, it summons a rotating circle of shurikens, and that's the indicator that the next phase has begun. And on the last phase of that fight, the Timekeeper straight up just says, "Let's finish this." They're the only boss that has like freaking dialogue, I think. Yeah, I should not have thrown that. I just lost my stats. So there's a thing there to think about. But the Scarecrow doesn't actually stall the fight to enter a new phase. Every other boss does, but the Scarecrow just like pauses for like a quarter second, and then it starts its like more difficult attacks that are faster. And as a result, whenever that happens, and I have to all of a sudden just try to refactor myself, I have to, so I'm trying to play and talk here at the same time. You think I'd be better at it. When that happens, I have to try to relearn the timing of the attack immediately instead of getting a moment to think, okay, the boss has entered a new phase. No, half the time when that happens to me, you know, I'm trying to block the scythe swings from the Scarecrow. It pauses for a second, and then it just starts doing faster scythe swings. There's like not a lot of time to realize what's going on with the fight. So I've learned that. I've learned that you're gonna have to be a little bit more aware about when you enter the next phase of the Scarecrow fight, because you're not gonna get the game pausing it. You know, the Hand of the King goes invincible and summons enemies. The Mama Tick goes underground and then starts hitting you with things for a while, with tentacles that come out of the ground. All the bosses have a bit of a stall feature where they will wait for a moment to let you be aware of the fact that the phase of the fight has changed, except for the Scarecrow. He will just kind of immediately go into his next phase. So I'm gonna have to be paying a little bit more attention to what's going on. I dodge rolled in the wrong direction. I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on in the fight and be a little bit more aware of when that phase transition happens, because as soon as it happens, he'll be attacking at one speed. Swing, 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 and then he'll take a quarter second, and then he'll start going swing, 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 swing. So you gotta be really careful about recognizing when that transition happens, and that's what's been getting me on that fight. So combined with the fact that for some reason the right scythe is unparryable, and combined with the fact that there is no no real phase transition indication on the fight. There's a lot more careful care and consideration that you need to take when you're fighting that scarecrow, and I'm learning that lesson as I continue to struggle against the scarecrow, that he's a bit of a tough fight. Force shield. We already have a ramper, this is fine. But yes, so those are the things that I have learned over my little recent experience. Seda Stiletto is like a pretty interesting. I'm still willing to give it a go. I don't like Snake Fangs. Plus 200 DPS, probably pulls like 400. I guess Snake Fangs do deal like 600 to 1,000 DPS, assuming that number doesn't count the poison damage, but I like the Stiletto more. Yes, so anyways, that's my thinking. That's my thinking that there's a few things that I need to just kind of pay attention to a little bit more as we play Dead Cells, and I will try my best to not completely screw it up on the fight against the you threw me into spikes, you bastard. I'll try not to screw it up that much on the Scarecrow fight now that I've learned a few things. Okay. I do wish that you would stop throwing things at me. These enemies just... There's a lot of them. I think that's the thing. There's a lot of them, and these jerks... The fast-moving zombies are just the absolute worst. Okay, I'm gonna maybe try to do a tactics build. The last time I tried this, I died. I forget where. I think it was on the prison or something like that, trying to get a blueprint, and then I just ended up screwing it up. So maybe we'll try to make a tactics Seda Stiletto run work. If you could stop killing me though, that'd be great. I'm gonna need some health back pretty quickly. I think the red indicator from Big Mushroom tells you where he's gonna throw you. I think that's also the case. I think I read that they will try to throw you into spikes when possible, so maybe they can like aim their throw a little bit to kind of like push you up, push you down or something. I like what we got. Tesla Coil is apparently very well respected by people. I mean, I understand it's pretty good, but didn't think it would be that good. If I can get behind them, poison them, get some shots in, they don't last very long. But if I don't get the poison with the alchemical pistol, I might as well just try to run and save myself a little bit of pain. No, 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 no. You know what? Just eat it for a bit. They do start taking a lot of poison damage. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I could just keep doing that over and over again, I guess. I love when they get caught in the jumping mushroom. It's like my favorite thing. It's like, you wanted this, huh? You came after me, I didn't come after you. Can't quite see him, but I know he is gonna die. Lots of, me just using poison and then running away, but I mean, it kind of works. It kind of works. He's gonna teleport, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's just aggroed on the turret. I mean, I'm perfectly okay just waiting for you, my friend. All right, well. Might be the easiest fight I've had against this guy. dun. Starter J asks, I've noticed you haven't been re-rolling in shops before leaving them. Is it because you don't want to pay extra? I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I want to save money for future shops, because the quality of the item you get is dependent on your level. Like, we're gonna get, you know, quality 7 items here. Marksman's Bow 7++, Valmount's Whip 7++, Knockback Shield 7++. Yeah, I could re-roll and then maybe get like a better item, but I'm gonna want to buy a better item in the future anyways. You know, maybe in the morass when we start to get level 9 equipment, maybe I'll buy something there and then keep it for longer, but yeah, I can re-roll. I can almost, like, I can't even afford that now. I don't want shields, I don't want boots, I don't want snake fangs. And then even when we get to an item like this, like, okay, State of Stiletto, it's the same level as the level that I have. You know, you gotta wait a little bit longer before you start buying items, because you don't wanna run into a situation where you just have no money. Like, I wanna save my money so that in the future I can buy level 12 items. That's the way I think about it anyways. I wanna save my cash so that I get more value in the future. So that's why I don't often re-roll all that much in the shops. I probably should, you know, look, but like, I'm not gonna take anything. Why am I gonna take a, or why would I take a, you know, alchemical pistol 7 if it showed up, if I could get like an alchemical pistol 12 later? Because the prices will stay the same. It's not like you have scaling prices anymore. They removed that. All right, you know what? You died to your shock. So in my opinion, I just kind of like saving the cash. I'm frugal, IRL and in Dead Cells. What the heck? He ran over the plant. I didn't realize they could run over the plant, actually. I thought they would be stuck. So we did use disengagement again, and I am, I guess, just still not going to heal at all? Fair enough, maybe? I kind of want to not heal so that I can buy some food on the next floor, but we will have to fight a giant tick, and I do have this hunter's grenade I need to use at some point. It's a roundabout way to just say you're a cheapskate. I am, if not one for words. At least when I get a poison kill, the poison will sometimes spread onto other enemies, allowing me to get more crits in. There should be food in the level too, so I'm not super worried about being a little health low right now. Just gotta pay attention and we'll find the food eventually. You know? This is one of those situations where it's like, what if we just do this? Didn't get hit by much. Yeah, what if we just do this? Projectiles reduce 75%. I really like that as a modifier here. Cluster grenade punishment. Yeah. I like punishment here, I think. If we're gonna eventually roll a build where we invert, go here, put this in the backpack. If we're gonna roll a build where we end up wanting a shield, which I actually do like for the Scarecrow, I think having a shield is a very handy thing. I would like it to do as much damage as possible, so I am going to keep this shield that does a lot of damage on a parry. Take survival, just for the HP right now. Although we probably could have gone with a level of tactics there, but at least for like the first couple of levels, I really like being balanced to get a lot of raw health. Yeah, in the future we're gonna get a few scrolls that are like, you know, brutality tactics. We might be a little bit over HP'd, but you gotta have some HP, you know? You can't just have no health. What happened to my bullet? My bullet just didn't go anywhere, apparently. We do have disengagement again, but I need the health to actually make it work now. Blood shield could be sweet with this sword if you find it. That's a good point, you know, anything that inflicts bleed or poison is gonna be something that I'm gonna wanna have, including a blood shield. To inflict a bleed on a parry. I really don't like light speed. But I would prefer just to have a better way of inflicting bleed or poison. Can you get an affix on the stiletto that's like, when you hit an enemy, they are bled? Because I know that that's something that you can get on like grenades, like it poisons, or you can get it on freeze. When they thaw, they're bleeding. Is there a way that we can build a synergy around something like that? What the heck, you jerk? He hit me from downtown on that one. Well, I don't know what happens when everything just dies immediately. It's like if too many enemies die at the same time, the game just removes their like death debris. So it just kind of looks like they just kind of phase out of existence. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, we're done with this floor. Let's get the heck out of here. And we're alive. Although I still feel like we've missed some food, but I haven't seen any food. I saw one piece of food, so like the other one must be in a wall. I always try to get too close to those guys. I should really let them do a throw first, then getting close. That'd be a lot better. But yeah, we must have missed a piece of food somewhere, like a floor rune or something. There's a few enemies that we missed. I'm just gonna look at them real quick. I'd prefer not to fight a tick at this low of health, so I would probably... Oh, there it is. I would probably heal beforehand. No, that's not food, that is money. It's hard to, I find it hard to find the floor runes here. There's so much, you know, greenery around. Let's go. We're going not to the prison depths. Well, I mean, we could. We have the alchemic pistol and a trap that we could use. I mean, we could. Yeah, we could. I think it's relatively safe to do it. I don't think we're gonna suffer too much for doing it. We've got the alchemic pistol. We can just run away from enemies and poison them. Yeah, let's do it. And this is this, wait, is this the, no, wait. This is not the corrupted prison. I regret my decision. I thought this was the corrupted prison, which I think is easier than the other prison, but we'll still give it a shot. And let's think. We could take that mutation that's like, you have a better, I will upgrade this just for the floor. We could take that mutation that is you bleed enemies. That will make the sadist stiletto actually work perfectly. Take alienation. We could talk about this too. Increases the number of kills required to lift the curse, but reducing a curse restores health. Alienation would allow us to heal. We'd have to kill 5 more enemies, but we would heal 75% of our health. You want to give it a shot? I'll spend 1,000 gold to reroll mutations. Kill 15 enemies without getting hit? Sure. Let's see what happens. Dude, you can still get through this. Did it. Oh no, the door closed on me. Hit me hard. So if I really wanted to, I could at least clear this bottom floor here and just be like, yo, is there anything here? No, we're set, excellent. Nothing is gonna immediately kill me on this bottom level. Vampirism is just awful. Well, actually, vampirism wouldn't be that bad. We could take it and, on invert, go here, and try to get some of our health back. Wait, I didn't know you could go back to the cursed chest here. If you pay attention, there is a little bit of a roll here you could do, so you don't have to go through the door. But you can't open the door from that side, so you gotta roll through again. But there totally is a way to get through. But I like having the shield here so that I can maybe get one of these enemies to chase me down, and then I can just block them, I hope. It's gonna be hard to get one enemy to follow me down, but if I do that, that should work. No, he did not take the aggro. He did not take the bait. Maybe now he'll see me. No, he doesn't see me when I get up and then get down real quick. I don't really care which enemy sees me, but I guess I could just do this. That'll get his attention. Now, I don't have the State of Stiletto out, but I can still poison these jokers. It's gonna be a slow process, but that's what tactics is for, right? The thing I want to do here is I want to just put a turret down, I think. Do one of these. Yeah. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's going after the turret like an idiot. Oh, he's coming after me. Okay, we're good. We're healing though. We're healing a little bit. Okay. Curse chest in the Kingster Alley. We need these in tough times. I need this. I want the scrolls, man. Want scrolls. More scrolls. Oh, you're an annoying one. But also, as long as I just stay away from you, I'm okay. Just watch for someone teleporting. You know what I would love, though? I would freaking love an actual bow, like Nerves of Steel. Nerves of Steel, I think, is probably the best bow. It's actually fantastic. We're gonna be overhealing on this floor at this point. Yeah, Nerves of Steel, I think, is probably one of the best bows. Because as long as you get the timing down, its damage output is phenomenal. Dun, 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 dun. A boat 0020, welcome, how's it going? What? You have changed your name again. Also, long time no see, Mr. Dog Boy. I used to hate Nerves of Steel, but then I watched you use it and realized I was just bad, says Solder J. It's a, you've got to get the timing down, and if you get the timing down, you will not be disappointed. Yes, it can be tough, but if you can get that timing down on the shots, it does ridiculous damage consistently at any range. Okay, one invisible enemy. It looks like a slasher. No, it's a spinner. No, it's a slasher. Yo, I'm always worried about this guy. We still have to kill 2 more enemies, but we healed a lot on the floor. So does that make it worth it? I don't know. That's either a spinner or an aggro zombie. That's an aggro zombie. And then we only have to kill one more enemy, which is you. But was that a spinner? Pretty sure that was a spinner. Everything is a spinner, apparently. We have lifted the curse. We have lived. Apparently nothing is a spinner and everything is actually just slashers. Well, now you know. Is that a legendary ×2 fire grenade? That seems kind of cool. I mean, a legendary fire grenade is good. We should, can we dump the hunter's grenade on this floor? There was a spinner. There was a spinner that had the opportunity to give me a blueprint. I think I might try to get him to give me a blueprint. And then I can take the fire grenade, because it's legendary, you know? You shouldn't pass up on something like that. Oh, it doesn't fit the build. Yeah, well, you know what? Doesn't matter. So what? We're at 100% health. That was pretty good. I'd really like the to kill the tick though, because the tick I know has a pretty cool piece of equipment. We could honestly get rid of the Tesla coil turret at this point. But I hear that the tick, or I think that the tick has like some cool, interesting equipment, so I kind of want to get him killed with the hunter's grenade. Let's do that. We'll go back for the fire grenade before we leave, and we'll re-roll the stats so that it's not absolutely horrendous. Marksman's bow. What level is this? 8. Okay, well, it's better than 7, although I'd still prefer it to be a little bit higher. Garbage, 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 garbage. Stiletto, garbage, and garbage. All right, well, that was useless. I'm gonna need some better equipment to warrant taking things. Taking other things, rather. What hit me? I didn't realize that there was a dagger boy. I didn't see him. You're a dagger boy, though. I see your invincibility. Excuse me. Thank you. Stiletto with plus damage to poison targets is garbage. I mean, I can just re-roll into that, I guess. Okay, to be fair, I didn't pay attention to the fact that it had plus damage to poison targets, but also, I'm looking to replace other things right now, I think. Okay, what elite are you? AoE elite, all right. It's gonna take a while to kill you. But we gotcha. Just run around a whole bunch. Poison has no effect on you. Damage from projectiles reduced 75%. I think that's still worth keeping. Gotcha. Is that like the perfect range for that not to hit me? How did you not get hit for more HP than that? That's what I don't understand. You should be dead. You should also be dead. Some of these guys like fall down a little bit. You think that they should die from their fall and they're just like, nah, I'm okay. It's another elite. Well, wouldn't you know it? getting slowed down? Oh, the Tesla, right, the Tesla coil's killing enemies, which create a little bit of a freeze around them. Also, don't forget you can parry those bombs. Hello. Ah, Laser Boy. One of my least favorite elites, the Laser Boys. I am missing like every one of these alchemical pistol shots. Hello. You fell. I missed my shot, but you're dead anyways. Another amulet. You get a lot of amulets, don't you? I don't want this many amulets, please. Give me something else. Something a little more useful. What? We do have a great build for dealing with these guys. They get frozen, they get stunned, they get poisoned. They can't freaking do anything. You know what? I think I already regret that decision. Oh, you know what? I can just kill him then, and we'll get our hunter's grenade back. Yeah, okay. Because honestly, I want to kill a tick. I want to get the tick item, which I think is really good. Or interesting at the very least. So I'm not going, oh my god, look at that animation. I'm not gonna use a blueprint extractor. I'm gonna get my grenade back. Because you do get the grenade back. You used to not, but now you do. Okay, give me my grenade back. It's just it's a nice little feature. Dun 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 dun. By the way, hello, welcome to Zero, Mighty Odin, and everyone else in chat. I've been focusing a lot on this floor, and I apologize, but I've been wanting to make sure that we get this done correctly. Oh, we need the key. All right, well, we'll go get a key. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's 4 enemies left. One of them's gonna have a key. We might as well kill him. I mean, we've done very well on the floor. We still have a heal available too. Like, this has been a great floor, I want to say. You know what? Oh, I can't fight you. Forgot you are not high enough or not low enough that I can actually get to you. Man, it's so nice having a shield. All right, we'll go get the last piece of food, we'll get the heck out of here, and then we are done with this floor. Took a little while to complete, but we had a lot of curse to get through, and honestly, without using the status stiletto, because I wanted to use the shield, we're kind of a little low on damage output. But I think I will go grab the fire grenade. It's legendary, it will scale, but also the Tesla coil turret, we can always just get another one in the future. It's kind of hard to get a replacement fire grenade though, so we'll keep it. We'll consider ourselves lucky that it dropped, keep it, and then move on. That was a good floor though. It was a very good idea to come here, and it was a good idea for the for using alienation, so thank you for that idea. Yeah. Weirdly enough, I am still kind of okay with the alchemical pistol, although I would like to trade it off at this point. We shall see. I should have checked, but we do have our hunter's grenade still. We'll kill a tick, and then we'll get a cool weapon, which is gonna be cool, I hope. Shoots a volley of arrows, victims freeze nearby enemies. Look, I'm taking it more for its, you know, I am gonna reset mutations. I'm taking it more for the ability to, have it scale over time, not for its raw damage right now. I will take recovery, and I will take, man. I hate to say it, but maybe Armadillo Pack? And then we could roll Alchemical Pistol Stiletto. Put the shield in our inventory. I mean, I gotta do something with the shield. We don't have a deployed skill anymore. Ripper doesn't really work that well. Point blank doesn't really work that well. We don't actually put arrows into the enemies, so Barb's Tips doesn't really do anything. So what the heck do we do here? Maybe just no mercy? Kill enemies 15% faster? It's an interesting choice, but I don't really want to take any of the specific colored mutations because I don't think they're appropriate right now. Okay, so eat it. This guy is very fast. It's gonna take a while to kill him because we're pretty much just reliant on, yeah, that's fine. Poison and fire to do the dirty work for us. I'm a bit better at handling the fight though. I've learned some patterns. I know some of the tells for the parries now. You can turn around during that attack. That's the thing you gotta worry about. We're almost down to the point where we can get our blueprint. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to jump. We got him! It's just another outfit! He has I'm pretty sure he has a weapon for me. Dude, one day I will get the freaking weapon. It'll happen, I swear. I think he's got a really fun weapon. I don't know what it is, but I've heard that he's got a fun weapon. Just keep getting outfits over and over again from him though. Executed. Hello. What was creating oil? The shield creates oil, so if we parry, we get more damage done. You can't hit me through that. This might end up being a bit of a, like, slow build, where we just poison the enemies, run away, and then they eventually die. But, like, if it works, right? I do like the fact that enemies are getting oiled up when I parry them, though. That's nice. How do you unlock infantry bow, asks Sauter J. That is another item that I don't have unlocked. I think I have to go kill archers, but they don't appear anymore because of the fact... I'm gonna go tactics. I don't think they appear anymore because of the fact that we're on this difficulty level. Like, they're replaced by the mortar thrower based enemies. So I think I actually do need to, like, do some runs at a lower difficulty to get those things to spawn. Oops. Like, where would you go to find him at this point? I just honestly don't know. Hold on. I smelled some floor pie. Had to check. Give me a curse chest. I would do it. I would totally do it. You can get them in 5, I think. Yeah, there's probably like one biome that'll have them. I gotta think, like, where the heck are the archers, though? Oh, from the Malays, they can spawn in 5 BC. That's funny. You know what? You're also correct about that. Hand of the King, in theory, could spawn an archer during his phase. One archer. Could be an elite, though. Whatever. We'll, I still need to do a run, by the way, when I pick up the last remaining blueprint. We'll probably do that on a low boss cell mode. So when we do that, I will make sure to also do it as a run where I try to find an archer. We'll try to do both. because they both need to be done at some point. And we might as well do them all both on the same run, especially if they're gonna be tough. There we go, that's why we didn't buy the food. 99% HP. I kinda do like Lacerating Aura. The one that we had was like, it bleeds targets. We have Knife Dance, that could bleed a target. Shots pierce, biters, crawl. Knife Dance, Knife Dance. Is this what we want? Upon thawing, the enemy suffers bleeding. Ice armor. Oh, right, because it freezes enemies. I get it. I'm gonna reroll. Give me something else. I'm gonna reroll. Give me something else. I hate those items. Well, we could get another Tesla coil. Double damage on a target covered in burning oil. We also get minus 25% damage around the turret. I think that's probably good enough. Because we can oil enemies. We've got the shield that does it, so that will sometimes apply. Mud, welcome. How are you doing today, Muddy? Do a low boss cell run with only starter equipment for the achievement and unlock the inventory bow on that run. That'd be fun. What if we do all three in one? We do starting equipment only for the entire run. We do speed run to get the last remaining blueprint, and then we also get, Yo, that was pretty good. What the heck happened? Excuse me? And then we also get, Yo, give me a second. We also get, the other thing I was thinking about. Inventory bow, that's right. I would love yoink. I would love to find that cursed chest right about now. Let's check the other side of the tick. Oh, this is a weird layout. The tick often has access to the other cursed chest on the other side of it, so let's check that out. Man, I have no idea what happened over here. Just something died. It was a cleaver, wasn't it? The damn cleavers. You're dead, you're dead. Go ahead, come on. One of these days, maybe I should also like try to parry and put oil on the enemies, but you know, that's risky. You know what's not risky? Just rolling around and shooting them with this carbine. Hi, bye. I do love it when they die, do that. I have a question. If someone dies to execute, does that count as a poison death? It seems like the answer is no. So this might be a bit of an anti-poison synergy to have execute, because if they die to execute, they're not spreading the poison. But I guess it's not that bad. You know what, I hate to say it, but at this point, maybe we should ignore the tick and try to get to 60, but I'm gonna fight it anyways. Now he's oiled up. Turret's gonna do extra damage. Oiled up again, and we got hit. So there goes our attempt at 60 by fighting the tick. But I wanted to get this guy done. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, moving on. Please, come on, thank you. Oh my God, I hate you. You're a damn dirty bugger is what you are. Yeah, give me brutality. So you. Let's get these guys up in here where they can get crit. Explorer's instinct. Now you're oiled, but you're not on fire anymore. Run, 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 run. I do like it when they I do like it when they teleport and they lose the effectiveness of whatever their eliteness was, like they stop creating laser beams and all that nonsense. It's very handy. There's our cursed chest. I mean, we can still do it. We can still do it. There's plenty of enemies remaining. Electric Whip 8S. People tell me that this is good, but I don't know if I believe it. I hate to say it, but we might not even want the stiletto anymore. Its damage is pretty low. But it's better than the Electric Whip, but the Electric Whip has kind of an auto aim on it. I'm gonna keep the stiletto. When we go and fight the tick, we're gonna want it. We're gonna want it. I know that it will give us like critical hits in the water, but we have that with the Tesla coil. I want to be able to get the crits with the stiletto because we're gonna upgrade it to S tier 2. I should have just teleported. No! If it was legendary, that's a different story. But just for colorless, I think I'd rather just keep the stiletto. Like, we're already gonna be scaling in purple anyways. It's not like we're not gonna be able to scale a weapon. You have to go pretty much as quickly as possible. And here, just make sure you don't get teleported onto. Okay, there's 3 enemies up here. 2 of them are gonna drop down on top of you. And then if we go left, there's a slasher. And if we go up here, just worried about, oh, it's a freaking elite. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. I'm just worried about enemies that could, hit us with their blowguns, those guys in particular. But I think we can kill them just with one right trigger press up here. Do a little bit of this. Wait, do blowgunners not count? Or did I have to kill 2? It could be either or. Some enemies might not count correctly for kills. But I thought we were at 1, or sorry, I thought we were at 1, not 2. Hopefully I didn't just like misunderstand what was going on there, but I thought maybe we would, you know, be done by killing the one enemy, but we weren't, so I probably just miscounted somewhere along the line. Just realized something though. If we want Alchemic Carbine, how the heck am I gonna have Alchemic Carbine, State of Stiletto, and a shield for the Mama Tick fight? We don't have to have a shield for the Mama Tick fight, it's just nice to have. Go down. Ah, you got me. Gotcha. Yeah, get rid of that. We already have ammo liats. Missed the first parry, got the second one. Still have 50% health. We will get some health before we go, obviously. Enemies on top of the sacrifice room. I see that every once in a while. I don't know how to get to them though. Like, I've been up there before, but they haven't spawned when I was up there last time. So I don't know. It's weird. Let's go get food. These high BCs, so many cells. We do get a lot of cells. La baguette. All right, so there's our health. Still have 4 flasks. There is a shop, which we've already been to, I think. So let's not head over there. We're done, let's go. If I have multiple jumps, which I do not have on my amulet, you could get up there on that wall, but I don't have multiple jumps, so we can't get up there. Yeah, almost. Are you able to switch how the health looks in dead cells? There's a lot of options for health, including Half-Life, which gives you medkits, vegan, which gives you vegetables, monster, which gives you like monster guts and eyeballs, Castlevania, which gives you pies and turkey. There's your freaking tick trainer outfit. We might as well save cells for the forge at this point. There's a lot of things you can get there. So do we want to use a shield? I like using shields in the fight, but they are not totally necessary. So let's dump the shield for the tick fight. It's gonna be harder to get like a flawless, but we can still get it done if we play well enough. Upgrade the stiletto. Plus damage on a burning target doesn't work because you're in water. Plus damage to a target. Plus damage to an electrified target will work, so that's okay. And then, I still kind of like the mutations. Hit him with the poison, start stabbing. Nothing applies oil, so burning, plus damage to enemies covered in burning oil won't happen, but that's okay. We could take a shield instead of the stiletto, and then we would be able to inflict burning oil. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should say no to the alchemical pistol. That way I can parry, put oil, and then they'll burn thanks to the fire grenade, and then the Sata stiletto will still do double damage. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see, what are the different food options? Carnivore, Castlevania-esque, vegetarian, fruitarian, monster, baguette, half-life, and cheese. These are your different options. All right, Mama Tick. You are not hard. Now that I understand your fight a little bit more, I understand that you are not necessarily a difficult fight, necessarily. We're not really doing that much damage, though. But you don't have to do that much damage here. Threw that in the wrong direction. I might want to consider parrying. Because it put oil on you! Let's go! What? That happens more often than I would care to admit. So what happens there is that when you parry the tentacle, well, that was a missed parry. It stays out. And when it stays out, I always get very confused as to what's going on there. But I understand now that when I parry one of the tentacles and it stays out, I gotta freaking move. I gotta do something about it. I can't just stay there because the tentacle's attack is still gonna happen. That's something that I gotta learn, is that when there's a giant tentacle out, this thing has multiple tentacles, you know? Just gotta run from that one, though. Okay, I have 4 gigabytes left. Let's do this. No, I needed to heal! I'll blame that getting hit right there because I had to deal with Windows running out of system memory or hard drive space. You are very oiled up there, Mama Tick, run! Dodging these attacks from the Tick, actually not that hard. I thought they were boss executed. I thought it was gonna be a little bit harder. Do you need another freaking drive? Well, I am down to like no space on my hard drive that has all my recordings on it, but that's also because I'm just like in the middle of uploading stuff. I like to save the originals until I'm done with all my uploads, just in case something goes wrong and I need it. All right, next level. Now let me alt tab real quick. Okay, hold on. What can I get rid of? I can get rid of this. Okay. Get rid of all these. These are actually completed. They're uploaded. I don't need them anymore. All right, that's enough for today. 70 cells. Not even close to getting another level of upgrades there, but that's okay. Now, 0 cells. Fair enough. Where are we gonna go? Well, I guess we'll go and do the Scarecrow fight, just because I would like to be able to tell everyone and show everyone how I think I've changed as a person inside, and how I understand the Scarecrow fight a little bit more. How I understand that the right side scythe is completely unparryable, but the left one is. And I think that the right side scythe's hitbox might also be a little bit messed up. Maybe you can't dodge roll through it as well, but that would be a little bit more awkward. But there's definitely some weirdness going on with the right side scythe. But also I need to just get better at the fight and recognizing when the, wow, that does no damage, huh? Recognizing when the, my food. Oh, thank you. Recognizing when the fight progresses to like another stage. Another phase, rather. This is a horrible build. I really am not a big fan of what we got here. It's just like, it's so hard to kill anything. I'm reliant completely on DOTs, which don't do as much damage as I would always, you know, like it that they did. That's gonna be the food shop. I guess I'll just leave you there for a curse chest in the future. Goodbye! Give me my health back. There we go. Thank you very much. Done. It's not a breakup, drive just needs a little bit of space. Nice one. I see what you did there. Abe's going to show the gardener that he's turned a new leaf. Verdacula with the puns today. Guess I know who I'm gonna ban later. Yo, hold on, food? 15% of your health, cherries. Cherries are freaking delicious! What are you talking about giving me only 15% health? Come on! Well, we'll probably get that cursed chest now. I want to use your head for killing. Dude, I totally forgot about the fact that I've got this thing going on. I can never remember that I actually have the ability to throw my head at people and kill them instantly. Colorless knife dance. A victim of bleeding spreads it to nearby enemies. It's actually kind of not bad, but I really like the Tesla coil right now just because of the fact that it's nice to be able to deploy it, run away, have it kill enemies, quick cooldown. Excuse me. I love the music here. I turned it down ever so slightly just because it was, I think, just a little bit loud in the mix. I think they do burn. Just want to make sure I'm not getting hit by any like ranged enemies while I'm doing this nonsense. He does burn. Yo, I can't look. Quark, thank you for the cheer. This cheer is for Fred. You should give it to him then, because now it's mine. Yo, get out of here. I hate that you're following me now, but I'll deal with you in the future. you get a piercing attack? I don't remember that. Execute. I love seeing the execution. Executed. Executed. You don't attack me at range. You do. I do enjoy that you got stunned from that. Yeah, you're dead. Ah! Ah! Stupid bird. Oh. Oh. Yo, that thing will kill birds? That's amazing. That's helpful. Execute. I saw the door open, I got real scared. Executed. We gotta kill this guy at some point. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. We'll drop him down the hole. We executed him too. Okay. We only gotta kill one more enemy now. And you will do just fine. Curse frickin' lifted. We live yet again. Let's go. Keep rolling tactics. Why not? Didn't this stiletto used to also crit on burn? I think I remember that. I think it used to crit on burn. I miss those days. I guess there were probably too many burn synergies, huh? It's like we can't have every item in the game have a synergy with burn, so they're like, you know what? Knocks back enemies, dealing damage where they land, deals extra damage if the enemy hits a wall. The final strike in the combo will knock back any enemy. I wonder if that includes bosses. Are the Spartan sandals any good? They don't seem good. Execute! We got him. Legendary item. You always get a legendary item here, don't you? Legendary giant whistle. Really? I get too many whistles. War spear. Wow, this thing just straight up does more than twice the damage of the stiletto, triple its damage. Well, it does quadruple the damage on a non-crit, triple the damage on a crit. That's fantastic. That's so much better than the stiletto. Seems a little strong, but I'm willing to go into it. Yeah, I think a new weapon would suit me well right about now, although this is just unbelievably strong. Considering where we are in the run and the fact that we're still relatively early, the fact that this thing is doing 10,000 DPS on a crit is insane. Although, you're not likely to get the crit. You're not likely to get the crit on bosses because you have to pierce an enemy, but it still does, you know, very good DPS. The knockback on this was annoying. It's not knockback, it's pull forward. You pull forward whenever you swing it. That's the thing that's annoying about this, is that if you're close to an enemy, you might have to keep like turning around to hit them. Relatively early, how long is Dead Cells? Well, we only have 13 scrolls in our primary stat, so the fact that it's doing 7,000 damage is pretty good. Do you take oil grenade here? Downward smash attack inflicts burn oil. We still have that shield that inflicts oil. You know what? Let's not worry about it. Not as long as an FTL run. That's the truth. That's the truth, Sauter. Yeah, FTL runs can be freaking long, man. Okay. So I will almost certainly... Wow, this thing is, yeah, doing a lot of damage. I will almost certainly get rid of the alchemical pistol now because it doesn't really have a reason to exist. Its damage is too low and we just straight up don't need it. So give me another random weapon. We'll see if there's a better weapon. Well, there is a better alchemic carbine. 50% more poison damage, which is pretty good, but I just don't think we need it. Like, poison doesn't matter anymore. I might as well just use the shield at this point. So I'll put the carbine in my backpack and then we'll just hold on to it. Maybe we'll get like, we can't even get use your ranged weapon when you roll that backpack item or mutation because we don't have a ranged weapon that we can use when we roll. So yeah. Snake fangs. Nah. So many items that we just don't want. / never want. I do love that you're getting electrified. Oh my god. I went way too high. I jumped way too high on that one. Get out of here. I guess this is just what happens when you go for legendary weapons, though. We're at a point where we just run through every enemy. It's also inflicting slow? Victim slow. That's pretty nice. Double crossbow-matic. That's really good. But I kind of still like the Tesla coil. It feels like the Tesla coil's damage isn't that good, but the fact that it's got AoE on it is real nice, but double crossbow-matic does straight up do more damage. All right, we'll take it. At least looking at those numbers, it does seem like the crossbow-matic is better. I see that elite enemy. We will hit him. Multi-knock bow. Take it instead of the carbine. The carbine could still be useful for enabling like a poison synergy, but we don't really have one. I like what we got, especially because the downward attack does inflict oil, which will increase the damage of, well, I guess we got rid of the turret, so we don't really need anything that increases, or that actually gives us fire synergy, do we? Whatever. All I gotta know is where the enemies are and how fast you want me to kill them. Hey. Yeah, it's not bad damage out of the turret. I'm happy with it for now. The one thing about this, goodbye. He lived! He jumped! The one thing about this War Spear is that it does take a little while to warm up the first swing. The follow-up swings are real quick, the first one's a little on the slow side. There's no way we're done. We got another whole area, don't we? Yeah, I see it, scroll fragment. Oh, we haven't even done enough to get the map. So we gotta keep exploring, really. Oh, just a scroll right here. Ah, hello. Oh, damn it. I can't make that jump. I gotta go over here. I didn't see the trap until it was too late. There goes our last chance at 60. I do wish that the traps would do more damage to the enemies, because it never seems to kill them, really. It just kind of knocks them around a bit. Which is still fun. Executed! A boat asks, or I should say 0020 asks, is Dead Cell a good game? Yeah! Dead Cells is a great game. Another scroll. Sauter J says, I recently learned that legendary weapons scale with your top 2 stats. Yes, indeedy. One thing that I don't know is, yo, we got a blueprint! We don't have to search for it ourselves. Robin Hood outfit. One thing that I don't know is, what does it mean when the game says that legendary equipment is better? When you get up to like BC 3, it starts saying that legendary equipment is better. What does that mean? How would you say legendary equipment is better? Does it scale more? Does it have more modifiers on the equipment? Wow, you just got completely owned. Not by me, though, by the spear. I am just an arm. Inflicts bleeding, 333 damage. So it does 500 damage instead of this shield that puts oil on the enemy. Should probably upgrade. Because when we do want to fight the Scarecrow soon, because we are going to, I really want to have a shield because it's so nice to be able to parry his attacks. Sauter J says this is a good game, maybe a little on the hard side at higher difficulties, as it should be, you know. That's what the difficulty is there for, right? Dude, we haven't used a heal yet. We've had to eat food, but that's about it. This has been a great run for health. It's been a good run for performance too. I feel like we've done a pretty damn good job. We're not getting a lot of 60 doors, but that's okay. Save all these flasks for the Hand of the King, and maybe I'll even try those mutations that I think are total garbage, like your heal is 3 times as fast, but heals 1/2 as much. Robin Hood. The arrow is mightier than the sword. Now we will unlock Donatello. Man, there are so many outfits. Increases your movement speed after killing an enemy. You know, that would work very well with Frenzy, but we're not scaling brutality, so it's probably not worth anything. We could try to get more damage on the spear. All right, well, I think mission successful on that one. You're a mere vessel holding this superb weapon. What is the name of the spear in Hades? Because that's what's going on here. I am just a vessel for the spear. It has decided that it wants to show its true form to me. That's what's going on. Really? No. I see you. I will wait for the elite enemy, though. Just remind me that he's up there. I want to try to hit, I want to try to hit 60, and then we'll take that. Probably don't need to spam use of our skills, but I'm not really using the skills. You know, the weapon is just so overpowered that we don't need it anymore. I wonder if they are, and they being Motion Twin, the developers of Dead Cells, I wonder if they are going to rebalance legendary weapons, because I think right now legendary weapons are in a bit of a temporary state. They've been working on rebalances and whatnot, so I wonder if they are going to come back to legendary weapons and be like, you know what, they're a little too strong. Because they are pretty darn frickin' strong, and you get them like every run. Legendary gear gets +3 levels on higher boss cells, says Gladier. Thank you for looking that up, because when I tried to look up anything about that, I couldn't find specific information. Legendary weapons getting +3 levels is actually really good. He threw my grenade. Did you see that? He shoveled it. I wasn't expecting that at all. Yo, just run. We'll come back later when they're all like mostly dead. Dude, I love it when there's two enemies next to each other. Keep rolling tactics, I guess. Perfect throw. Kind of feels like tactics doesn't really matter either, because our damage is from just the legendary weapon, but you might as well keep scaling with what you're already scaling. Well, I guess that's technically not true, because we could scale something else now that we have a legendary weapon. We could scale survival and then, you know, roll a shield and then get a lot of health regen. Really? There goes 60 just because I missed the jump. Ugh. Probably not going to be able to get it now. That's a little annoying, but I didn't look before I leapt. It's okay. We left a lot of enemies behind, so you know what? We'll just go kill all them. In fact, we should probably go up and kill those elites right now. Oh my lord. All of a sudden, seems like I'm taking a lot of dumb damage. Let's cut that out here. No. Okay. I am kind of just, I'm not rushing, but I think at this point I am just going to go through the area again after I hit the bottom, and we'll kill the elites and we'll pick up everything that we've left behind. I don't know why I'm kind of in the mood to just kind of run through the early part of the floor here. Give me a reroll. Wolf Trap is interesting. I do like it. The bosses, though, in particular, they don't stay trapped for very long. So now that we are pretty much almost to Scarecrow, and then after that we're gonna have to fight, yes. After that we're gonna have to fight, well, whatever we fight next. I say that like there's a choice in bosses, but I guess you go from having the Giant, the Timekeeper, and Scarecrow to only having one choice in who you fight. You gotta fight the Hand of the King. Turret's doing a lot of good work here, too. Excuse me. Get out of here. No! Wow, you hit hard. I need another enemy. I need another enemy. I need another enemy. Ah, I might have to use a healing flask. No, there's like a big old radish at the top, isn't there? Maybe, I don't know. Well, we disengaged, but we did get hit hard, and I didn't have time to heal because I was falling. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll go back up and see what we left out on. Wasn't there like a big old radish at the top? No, not even close. There's money, a few enemies. We only found one piece of food, so it's likely that there is going to be more food. Let's just not mess it up, you know? Play smart. Slow it down a little bit. You don't gotta run through literally every enemy. Dude, you freaking got owned by that. Damage from projectiles reduced 75%. I really like that as a modifier. I'll probably just use a health flask, though. If we find a rough and tough enemy, we'll probably just heal up. But I said I was gonna go back down and look for things that I left behind, so let's do that here. I guess there's nothing left alive here. We murdered everything. But I think there was one elite enemy that we ran through, a cold-blooded guardian, so we're gonna have to ice him on the way up. Or on the way down, rather. You know what, just take a grenade. Stop worrying about you, just take a grenade and die. There he is. Trap is not interested. But that's okay, I am. Oh, right, but you don't teleport because you have your own, like, movement ability, so you're just gonna stand there and die. It's beautiful. And you're dead, and you're dead. Oh, hello. Literally didn't see you, but you're dead. Is there really no other food here? Well, I mean, it's gonna be somewhere. The real question is, how far am I gonna have to go to find it? Oh, really? Oh, nice. I love that it glitches out when you kill them all instantaneously. There's no, like, viscera exploding. They just kind of disappear. It's so good. Give me tactics. What do we got? Snake fangs. Well, what's the damage on this? 300 damage times 15 seconds. So that's about another 4,500 damage. So the snake fangs do about I think they do about 17,000 DPS. Warspear does 40,000 on a non-crit, so I think Warspear is definitely way better. Knock bow. I haven't been using the bow, so why would I buy a bow? Yeah. Just say no to bows on this one, anyways. Dude, where's my freaking food? Guys, where's my food? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Where's my food? I think you could actually see the enemy on that chest on the map. Really? I was not paying attention. Maybe there was an icon for it, but I was not paying enough attention, I suppose. Don't fall off. That would be a horrible way to die. I wonder, can you get challenge runes here? They'd be really hard to find, I feel. Their color would just blend in with everything else. There's one more enemy over there. There's a couple left. And I really thought there would just be food around at some point, because we didn't find the other food in the wall, I don't think. But maybe there's just nothing. How do I get up there? Hold on. Can I literally not get in there? You're just trapped in there forever? It seems like a little bit of weird generation. If I can't get into this room, oh no, I can get in. And then we get here, and then we get here, and then we kill you, and then what do we get out of it? Nothing. All right, well. Hey, at least I murdered a mushroom boy. There's always that. There's one enemy here. No food. Like, it would have to be like a radish or something to get me up to a decent amount of health, but I'm not really seeing anything. You know, there's that sapphire. We'll go grab that too, just in case, but finish doing my look around over here. And nothing up there. We went down that last time. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing there, been down there. All right, so let's get the heck out of here. We've pretty much looked everywhere except for the sapphire, but we'll check that in case there is food in there. It's BC4, you know? I wanna play it safe. I wanna live. There's our food. If you explore long enough, you'll find it. Abe rummaging in a world-sized fridge looking for a snack. And I found it, damn it. I found my, freaking fortune cookie. Kinda looked like a fortune cookie. Le croissant. All right, let's go. Go fight the scarecrow. Now, remember, he does not tell when he is going into his next phase. He just stalls for a second and then starts attacking faster. So when we're about 2/3 of the way done with the fight, I'm gonna have to start hitting those parries slightly faster. And there's not a lot that you can do to recognize it. You're just gonna have to try to be very careful. Be careful, recognize when it's starting to attack faster. Then, definitely upgrade the shield. Then, also, the right scythe is unparryable. The left scythe is parryable when he throws his scythes, so you can block that one with your shield. Shots pierce the first target, plus 80% damage on a poisoned target. I mean, if we can get burning target, that would be good. Trap spread oil is also okay. Could be better, but this is still fine. And plus damage on a bleeding target. If we get the parry, that'll do a lot of damage. Okay. Mutations are good. Now, my question, something I have not yet tested, is the right scythe dodgeable, or does the issue that's affecting the scythe making it unparryable, does it also make it undodgeable? So I'm gonna, if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna try to dodge the right scythe. But the left scythe is parryable. Okay, I know this attack. We actually have a good build for handling the mushrooms, because the turret and the fire will all handle the mushrooms. So you can parry that one. Easy. What are you doing? He's gonna chuck him up at me. And then he's gonna come up out of the ground. He's doing this a little bit. Up in the air, again, we have a very good build, I think, for dealing with the mushrooms. We just let the turret do it. This attack is the one that's unparryable. I'm not even gonna freaking try. Just like, trust me, you know, I've played a lot of video games in my life. I don't know, maybe I'll actually try to parry it next time it shows up. Look, that right there, I just tried to parry it. Doesn't work. He is starting to get a little bit faster though. So when he goes underground, that means he's gonna knock the mushrooms up at you. That's a very good time to hit him. Right, heal. Thank you, disengagement on that one. I was just standing under the mushroom for some reason, right? So you can dodge them, but you can't parry them. Luckily, I am freezing him. That's when he starts getting faster. Dude, this guy is way fast. It's parryable, but its hitbox is very wrong. People have told me in chat that you can parry it with Cocoon, but you cannot parry the right scythe with the shield. You can parry the left one with the shield, but the hitbox on the right one is messed up. You can't parry it with the shield. So I think I had tried that in the past and it never worked, and I was very confused when people were telling me that it was parryable. I could have handled that fight a little bit better, but to be honest with you, I'm pretty happy. GG. It's sad that I'm happy, well, thank you, first of all, but it's sad that I'm happy with myself for just defeating one boss and, you know, living relatively well. But I'm beginning to understand how the fight operates, and I'm beginning to understand how you're supposed to handle the attacks that come in at you. Yeah, getting better, which is the whole point of practicing. But if you yourself have been trying to, I want to do the castle. Do I? Do I want to do Distillery or the castle? Kind of want to do the castle. But if you yourself have been having a hard time on Scarecrow fight, try to stay on the left side of him when he's doing the scythe attack instead of the right side. You might find yourself in a bit of a happier position because the left scythe operates a little bit more sanely. There's a lot of enemies here that normally don't show up on this level. And by normally, I mean you'll find them here in cell mode, but not in like BC0. Like, you don't see the zombies, you don't see wow, you're fast. You don't see the zombies, you don't see the single cannon throwers. But we're also, like, in a great position, because we have a War Spear that's doing 40,000 damage, or 40,000 DPS. Giant Whistle inflicts 3,000 damage. That is so bad. I was tempted earlier to take the, roll. I was tempted earlier to... It won't crash, thankfully. I was tempted earlier to take the legendary Giant Whistle, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. The War Spear has been great, and it's been fun. I remember once in early access, there was a room in the graveyard that had a chest in it. And I remember specifically, in that room, knocking the chest down off of its platform, and then my guy got stuck in an infinite running animation. But I do believe that they have, for the most part, fixed those types of issues. So if you're just stuck walking for a second, usually you're okay after your guy realizes, hey, I should probably not just be walking into the wall for 10 minutes. And I'm very glad in that case that it worked, because I would have to alt F4 the game and redo the floor from the beginning, but I guess it's not really even that bad of a penalty. Because we would, you know, get our run back. Ah! Castle music better than Distillery music? Maybe, I don't know, haven't been to Distillery yet, so it's not very applicable. I like them both. Don't really know what to take here. I feel like the castle music has a little bit of nostalgia for me because I've played a lot of Dead Cells. But it's all good. Hello. I do love when we have the opportunity to crit, but we're not going to have the opportunity to crit all that much when we fight the boss. Luckily, the weapon is still very good. Get parried some. Yeah, I'll fight you. Ooh, greed shield. Oh, this thing does so much damage. Look at that. Spreads oil on the enemy too. Yeah, it's, you know, we don't care about the money, but the fact is the shield does more damage and also has better effects. So we'll take that greed shield, please. I do love being fast enough that I can just run through the enemies, bust open a door, and then just like keep stomping on them. Yoink. Nice job. I love that speed bonus you get from things. From killing. Yeah, see you later. I guess that's what happens when you actually can land your crit. Because he exploded. We got him. Also knocked his tooth out and got 100 more gold. As unnecessary as that was. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, what elites? What elites? I'm not locked in here with you. At this point, I don't even know how that quote originally is supposed to go. I say it wrong so much. It all started, you know, as a joke, and now it's actually become me. The latest crossbreeding produced no results. The extracts administered to the volunteer produced a shapeless monstrosity, half man, half plant. The subject failed to survive. When you fight those guys in the water with an electric weapon, that would be good. But also, War Spear, very good against them. Get out of here, you jerk. No! Stop teleporting. All right, this is health. Take brutality. Brutality. This is gonna be our last key. Might as well go for it. We've taken a couple of like small hits, but they really haven't been that bad. Really, I just need to stop getting hit in dumb ways. I'd also really like to find some food, but it does seem like it's been a little bit light on the food. I'm probably missing a lot of runes though because I'm going so fast. Honestly, keep going. Yeah, keep going with the tactics. The damage has been pretty good. It's money! Damn it! I can't do anything with money! What, are you kidding me? Don't want. Don't want. Don't want. We do not have a lot of health. Our health is actually a little low on this run, just because I've been taking so many tactics. But in theory, we're gonna completely, hopefully, wreck the boss. I got an idea. I wonder if those charge enemies have like an incorrect delay set on their follow-up attack when they do that bull rush. It seems like they should maybe stall when they finish their bull rush, but they attack immediately afterwards. Maybe that's why they seem way faster than they should be. Maybe there's like a little bit of a delay command missing from their attacks. That would make a lot of sense. Oh, hello. Executed. I guess we might as well do all the exploration, get all the money, because we're gonna re-roll in a second and try to get some better weapons, and then that's gonna be it. Goodbye. This is a weird looking room. And look at the chest here. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get another scroll fragment, but that's okay. I hear that the scroll fragments are, we should also look at this because this is just free money. I hear that the scroll fragments are randomly distributed, and so you might not get them. You might not get the last scroll. But that's okay, because we have 28 tactics, which is pretty darn good, and there is going to be a shop right over here. Random skills. I don't know what you're gonna give me, but try it. Oh, explosive decoy. I don't know why this thing does so much damage, but I'm very tempted to grab it. We'll lose the effectiveness of the crossbow giving oil, but it generates a toxic cloud around the trap and then poisons. It has bonus damage against poisoned enemies. Dude, I think this is going to murder. I want to give it a chance. I want to give it a chance to work for me. Lacerating aura, 12,000 DPS. That's pretty good. Bear traps are pretty good. Oil we don't need. It's better Tesla coil turret. But the fire grenade is pretty good. Do we have any burn synergies? Not really. We have oil on the greed shield. That's what we got. Generates a toxic cloud around the trap, plus damage to a bleeding target. I don't know, is it worth it to get a Tesla coil? Because it feels like it's gonna do more damage than the grenade, right? Yeah, I don't know how many bombs the explosive decoy drops, but when I had this once before on the boss, and it took like 25% of Hand of the King's health down every shot. So I imagine this is gonna do a lot of damage, I hope. Yeah, a lot of bombs. I'm kind of thinking we should get Tesla coil turret instead of the fire grenade at this point. Because we can upgrade this to S tier, and also it'll give us a benefit. It'll be like, you take 25% less damage, or you do more damage, so it should be pretty good. And we definitely don't want a new weapon, so there's no point going to the weapon shop. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Now, the one question I have is, do I want to get the heal on parry ability? Blaze Bull! Welcome, how you doing? And thank you for the resub for 21 months. Okay, let's see. Plus damage to a target covered in burning oil. Give me a reroll on the magic hat. Spreads oil, burns the ground when destroyed. That seems okay because he'll be burning at that point, right? Take minus 25% damage when you're near it. Generates a shield, spreads oil, burns, plus to a frozen target. Burns the ground when destroyed. I should have left it where it was. Plus damage to a burning target, shoots arrows, victims freeze, toxic cloud, whatever. I think we kind of, by upgrading it, maybe I broke part of the synergy, but let's just let it go. I was kind of hoping that I could roll it into poison, but we'll still rock it. It seems pretty good. I like this Tesla coil though. 25% less damage being around the trap. Like, that's really good damage. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit there. So disengagement, I'm just gonna heal immediately because I got hit hard. We do heal pretty well. The range on his second hit is shorter than the next hit, the third hit. That would be what it's called. Whatever, you die. I think I got him with that. I hope I did. Really? I didn't get the parry on that? He's toast. There's no way that he's gonna live through this. That was very good. Other than me getting pushed into the spike trap, that was pretty good. Coulda left the explosive decoy where it was, and then we would have had a little bit more damage on it, I think. I think re-rolling it to S did kind of ruin part of the synergy for it, but still. Good fight. Hand of the King toasted. Maybe one day we'll get a no-hit on him, but it'll be a while. But still, good run. Practice makes perfect. Maybe one day we'll get there. Ho, ho, ho. But a good run. Putting into practice some of the things that I've learned about Scarecrow, and just realizing that even when I'm rolling tactics, I should probably just have a shield. Because I love having a shield. Is that like a meta, a strategy to basically always have a shield on you when you start getting to the higher boss cell levels? Because it really does feel like shields are, I'm not gonna say required, but they make life a lot better when you have one. Not a life, a shield. But I just love having those shields. The parries, most of the time, they're not that hard to land. And I just love having the ability to just cancel any damage that I'm taking, or specific damage that I'm taking. Anyways, good run. For now, as my voice cracks, for now. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.